With my grade 11 IB students, geography students, we were looking at the Colorado River and river drainage basin management. And a different way of doing a project this year was to use a photo essay. And I directed the students to go and look at some different Time magazine photo essays, as you can see here. Some super famous ones about the Great Depression, about the Bhopal gas tragedy, which is something we've talked about before. And the whole idea was at the end of the project for them to self and peer assess and to show some of these ideas here of independence, originality, flair. One way in which the kids researched was using Google Earth VR, where they could visit different aspects of the Colorado River. So you can see Las Vegas, and here's the border with Mexico, and you can see at the north of the border there's a lot more agriculture. The Salton Sea was another spot that they went to visit, and this is an example of them actually going and visiting the different locations. So once they'd been to visit the different locations, some of them used like direct images from Google Earth VR in their photo essay, and many of them then also like supplemented that with a lot of different research that they'd done and different sources of photographs, particularly for the two kind of points and objectives of the photo essay were the possibilities for the future, and the second one was power of different actors. So who are the different stakeholders in the future, and what are their varying levels of power, and how is that going to affect the possibilities? So one obvious stakeholder is farmers, and obviously they have a lot of political, economic, social power in the US, as they do in many countries around the world. Another one, as we can see here, is the generation of energy. Actually, one of the highest uses of the fresh water is to create, in the US, is to create thermal power. And here we can see actually like the level of the Hoover Dam has dramatically reduced over time. And the Hoover Dam been very close to Las Vegas. There's another stakeholder and another area of power and a shaper of future possibilities. So in the end, once the students had researched, sorry, here is an area representing Native Americans and also tourism. So once they'd actually done the research, then they started to present it to one another in a gallery type environment type space. And after that, they self-assessed compared to, I guess, relative to other students' work, but also relative to our IB criteria.
United States through the Colorado River, so everything is basically used by the United States, and this is again leading to drought and not enough water, not only in Mexico but also in the United States. This is the 2017 agreement to restore, for example, the delta.
And then they also peer assessed as well. And as per normal, when you give students an opportunity to do that, they tend to be probably overcritical of their work. And actually sometimes they can be a little bit too generous with the friends' work. And so the grade usually lands in the middle, which is probably closer to the truth. So it was an interesting way to do a case study project, and actually I think a better way. And the students could very clearly and precisely articulate their learning about the Colorado River, probably better than if I had them write an essay. And they've got this research and these pictures in their head. And in the future, they said that they would find this approach to doing a case study quite useful, and they would like to do it again at some point. So, very good. New technique, something that I've used in the past actually, but something that I keep coming back to, which I find the students enjoy, and also is good practice.